get here about 7:30 myself, yeah, and basically when I'm on earlies, you see we have two lots of shifts we do. We have an early shift, which is morning till mid-afternoon, then mid-afternoon till about 10, 10:15 at night, so we call them early and late shift. And throughout the day I would answer calls or reception, I would basically fill the logbook out, you know, of the residents that are in and what have you. And then basically as the day progressed, the residents would come in and they'd want to make phone calls, you know, to the job centre, to family, friends, you know. We don't really allow friends, but we allow family, you know, family calls, you know, especially if they've not been in touch with a member of the family for a very long time, and it's about connecting them families back together. That's one of the main focuses as well, is family and that connection. So like you could be doing things like phoning, like I say, the doctors, the dentist. I believe, yeah, you're forever calling the job centre, universal credit or what have you. Then doing one-to-ones as well with the lads, like if there's no key worker about, then I can at least help them, you know, because I've had that training myself, so I know what's what and what have you. And it's that, it's like I said before, it's that fact that when you've had that experience, you know, you tend to find these lads can open up to you more than they would to say someone who well, for want of a better word, a professional, you know, where it's, well, this guy's been here, he's done that, he's done all that, he knows all that, you know, this that guy, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you have to differentiate though to try and say like, I'm not your friend, I'm here to support you. But if I see you outside, yeah, if I don't say hello, that's not anything personal, you know, it's just to protect them as well.
I'm Steve, chef support worker. I deal with all the donations, with all the cooking, the hygiene, teaching the guys basic cooking skills, hygiene skills, how to look after themselves, how to shop. A lot of the guys here, some of the guys have never had fresh vegetables in their life. I'm just looking after the welfare, because when they're in here cooking, they can always open up, rather than if they're one-to-one in the office, they can open up here and get to know about them, about what they've been doing in the day. So I'm like the dad here. I'm like the dad, you know, looking after them, making them, doing them omelettes tonight. Sometimes to come and help do it, you know. They also have fish and chips on a Friday, which they all come back then. We have 3 halal people here, and we get halal meat from a company in Preston that donates halal chicken. So we support all different kinds of people. We have guys come from Syria, who can't speak English, never eaten English food before. We have to adapt to them. Here now, cooking for these guys, and we get £1.20 a day to feed them per person.
So do you cook fresh food every day?
Every day.
Every day?
You do. If you look around here, we've been doing fresh omelettes today, eggs, and we do fresh chips, and we try and teach them good cooking and housekeeping skills really. And they do appreciate it. One or 2 guys here have never had fresh veg in their life. There's one boy who lived here, from the age of 3, only had chicken nuggets. And he had no taste skills at all. So a lot of the people that come here are bad backgrounds, not all bad backgrounds, some quite good. You know, we have men, anyone can become homeless. If they don't pay my mortgage in 3 months, I become homeless. If you don't pay your rent in 3 months to become homeless. It's not the poor that can become homeless in this day and age. Anybody can become homeless.
So basically, yeah, as you can see, this hasn't just a normal shower, yeah, but the other 2 in the corridor, they have a walk-in, so it's all open, the walk-in shower. So they've got the whole room basically to it, and the bathroom of course. So like I said, there's 20 rooms all told. And just double check, always got to double check there's nobody in, even though the room's empty. basically. There you go. Oh. See, so you've got a bed, wardrobe, little drawers and what have you, some drawers. And like I say, we give them the wash facilities so that when they come in, so they get that chance to have a shower, because some like come off the streets and they've been living rough and what have you. And I don't know if they're anything like I was when I came in here. It was a case of I slept for 3 days, I slept on the floor. I just wasn't used to the bed. You know, it took 3 days to get used to a bed. So one day I was out and I was drinking, and at the end of the day I come to the realisation that that drink didn't give me that buzz anymore, because when you're in addiction, yeah, it's that buzz that you're feeding that addiction all the time. And at the end of it all, I found I was sober. I used to drink a lot, and then I found myself homeless again and again and again. Family breakdown, got divorced, back on the streets, nowhere to go. Then just over 5 years ago, I came back into Preston, and I decided to go to the council and say, look, I'm homeless again, and what have you. I was basically told, go back to where you come from. Well, I come from Rotherham, you see, so. But luckily I had a family relation here, living here, so I was able to say that I have a family connection here, and I was able to stay. And so I filled out, basically you go to the housing and you fill out homeless application, and you want to find somewhere, and they have places like Fox Street Community and other areas, some of which are gone now. And then it was just a case of it took a couple of months before anybody got hold of me, because I was here, there and everywhere. And I found myself going back to the council thinking, why I've not heard anything, to be told that go down to Fox Street under the church and go and see them and have a word. And that was 5 years ago. Then I found myself, after a quick assessment and what have you, I'd gone back to where I was staying in a tent, and somebody came and found me and said, like, can you go back to Fox Street? You're in, you know, because normally the check takes a couple of days, but luckily for me it was on the same day, a few hours later, and I was able to get myself in here. I got the help, I had a beard, I had hair, a lot of hair. So like 5 years later, I got told off one of the managers that there's a vacancy coming up that I should apply. And I explained, like, I'm not very good at interviews, and I probably won't have much to offer. But I came here, and apparently, yeah, and 6 months later now, roughly, here I am.